Some relatives will drain every bit of joy from your golden years, and you know exactly who I'm talking about. Those people who leave you feeling exhausted after every interaction. Those who show up uninvited and won't take no for an answer. You're probably dealing with at least one of these relatives right now, so grab your coffee, get comfortable, and let's figure this out together. Because once you spot these patterns, you'll never see these relationships the same way again. You know that relative who always finds something wrong with everything you do? The one who turns every conversation into a lecture about how you should live your life? Yeah, that's our first red flag. These critics come at you with helpful advice. They'll pick apart your clothes, your hobbies, how you spend your money, even the way you drink your coffee. Oh, you're wearing that? Should you really be traveling at your age? I'm just saying this because I care. Here's what's really going on. When they tear you down, it's not about you at all. They're stuck in their own world of doubt and worry. Their criticism? That's just their insecurity talking. So, what can you do? Keep it simple. Cut back on those draining conversations. When they start picking apart your choices, switch the topic to something neutral, like the weather or their garden, and remember this: their opinions aren't facts. You don't need their approval to live your best life. Want to know the most freeing part? You can love them from a distance. Send a birthday card. Show up at family events. But keep those one-on-one chats short and sweet. Your happiness matters more than their need to fix what isn't broken. Number 2 hits close to home for a lot of you. It's that relative who calls you at midnight because they're in another crisis. Every week brings a new disaster, a fresh feud, or some earth-shattering family scandal. You pick up the phone, and suddenly you're caught in their tornado of problems. An hour later, your head's spinning with stories about who said what, who did what, and why everyone else is wrong. Sound familiar? Listen, their chaos circus isn't your show to run. Each time you jump in to fix things, you're giving away precious energy you could spend on your own life, your own joy, your own peace. Here's what works better. When they start spinning their drama, keep things breezy. Oh, that sounds rough, or I hope things work out, can go a long way. Don't pick sides in family fights. That's quicksand you don't need. Maybe your sister's mad at your cousin. Maybe your aunt's feuding with your uncle. Not your circus, not your monkeys. Send good thoughts their way, but guard your peace. You've earned these golden years. Don't let someone else's drama storm rain on them. Number 3 might hit a nerve. They pop by your house without warning. Call during your favorite TV show. Expect you to drop everything when they need help moving. Again, these boundary breakers treat your time like it's theirs to spend. Maybe it's your daughter who borrows money without asking, or your brother who volunteers you to host family dinner without checking first. They've got a PhD in making you feel guilty when you say no. You're probably thinking, but they're family. Sure, but family should respect you enough to honor your needs. When someone keeps crossing your lines, they're telling you something about how much they value you. So start small. Tell them you need a heads up before visits. Set specific times when you're free to chat. Make it clear that last-minute demands won't work anymore. If they push back, that's okay. You can say, I care about you, but I need my space. Then stick to it. Turn off your phone during your afternoon nap. Don't answer the door when you're having your morning coffee. Put yourself first, because if you don't, who will? Your time is yours to spend. Your home is yours to share. Your energy is yours to give. Remember that. Here's number 4, the one that shocked me most when I first noticed it. These relatives seem nice enough. They're not mean. They don't start drama, but every time you see them, you need a 3-hour nap afterward. You know what I mean? That cousin who talks non-stop about themselves without ever asking about you. The sister-in-law who always needs just one more favor. The aunt who somehow turns every happy moment into a pity party. The tricky part, you can't point to anything specific they're doing wrong. They're just exhausting. And that's what makes this so surprising. You don't need a clear reason to feel drained by someone. Watch how you feel next time. Do your shoulders tense up when their name pops up on your phone? Does a quick coffee date leave you wiped out for the rest of the day? Your body's trying to tell you something. Taking care of yourself isn't selfish. If someone consistently leaves you feeling empty, you've got permission to step back. Keep visits shorter. Space them out more. Meet in groups instead of one-on-one. Your energy tank isn't infinite. At this stage of life, you get to choose who fills it up and who drains it dry. Pretty shocking how simple that is, right? Finally, let's talk about number 5. Those relatives who just won't take no for an answer. They push and push until you cave in, usually about money, time, or how you should live. You really should sell your house. Why don't you give more to the grandkids? You need to come to every single family gathering. They wrap their demands in sweet concern, but you feel that squeeze of control. They'll tell you they know what's best, that you'll regret not listening, that family obligations matter more than your own plans. But here's the truth. You've lived long enough to know what works for you. Your choices? They're yours to make. Your money? Yours to spend. Your time? Yours to give. You don't need to justify staying home instead of going to another exhausting reunion. You don't have to explain why you're keeping your house. Next time they start pushing, try this. Thanks for caring, but I'm good with my decision. That's it. No need for long explanations or defenses. Just calm, clear and firm. You've spent decades taking care of others. Now it's time to take care of you. And anyone who can't respect that, well, they've just shown you exactly why they belong on this list. You've worked too hard to let draining relationships steal your peace now. We talked about those critics who can't help but point out everything wrong. The drama lovers who pull you into their constant chaos. The boundary breakers who think your time belongs to them. Those sneaky energy vampires who leave you exhausted. And those pushy relatives who won't accept your choices. Now you know what to watch for. You know it's okay to step back, set limits, and choose your own path. Your golden years should bring you joy, not stress. I bet right now you're thinking of someone who fits these patterns. Maybe you've already started setting boundaries with them, or maybe you're just realizing why you feel so drained after seeing certain relatives. Share your story in the comments below. What kind of relative drains you the most? How do you handle it? Your experience might help someone else who's dealing with the same thing. Hit that like button if this opened your eyes to some family patterns. Subscribe for more honest talks about living your best life after 60. And if you know someone who needs this message, share it with them. Sometimes just knowing you're not alone makes all the difference. Until next time, remember, protecting your peace isn't selfish. It's essential.